Showtime! With Marco the Chef, Spot the Dog, Big David, Ollie the Hen, and your host, Chester Cheese!
So don't pretend,
because we're friends,
and don't offend,
because we're friends,
cause I will commit,
because we're friends,
with every email that I send,
because we're friends,
cause it'll pay big dividends,
because we're friends,
which is,